Hey guys, what up, man? Welcome to the Big West Show. Take a look at this shit here. It's a movie called Taking Lives in 2000, 2004. Check this out.
My son was a deeply, deeply disturbed person. How can I explain to you how dangerous he was? No, not was. Is.
She's not a cop. She doesn't need evidence, doesn't need facts. All she needs is a murder site and a body, and that's all we have.
Special Agent Scott?
There hasn't been a murder like this in years.
The smashing of the face and the cutting off the hands. It's the sexual element. It's what turns him on.
That's James
The smashing of the face and the cutting of the hands.
Costa. He claims he saw most of what happened.
Look, I'm doing my best here. That man's face was half gone. I saw the man who did this, okay? I saw him, and I can show you what he looks like.
Could that be your son?
It could be, but my son died 19 years ago.
Taking lives. That's what Martin Asher's been doing for almost 20 years. His first victim, he covered it up with a car accident to fake his own death, and then he took the boy's identity. He's like a hermit crab. He outgrows one shell, and he starts looking for a new one. Tim. All of these men have something in common. Simply a life different from his own.
He knows that I'm cooperating with the police. The bait always dies.
It is our best shot at catching this guy.
My son is a very dangerous man.
How did you tell the police about me?
It's him!
After all these fun games we've been playing, all this time that I've put into it, you have something that I
Just some movie shit, right? You gotta watch this shit. It's crazy. This is when I was like, yo, I like Ethan Hawke as an actor, man.
Something terrible is going to happen.
Now, you gotta watch that shit. You gotta watch that shit. And why is that important to tonight's stream? Because we got a case like that, and it's not a Brad. It's motherfucking Keisha. Yeah. This Keisha up top is the nut job, okay? This Keisha here did the same thing to this Keisha here. Now, this story goes like this. This young lady here moved from New York down to Georgia with her girlfriend, Keisha. And I guess things went left. Shit wasn't going, the way it was supposed to go. The feminine Keisha, they always lose interest and ready to go, while the masculine Keisha is the one left with the heartbreak, right? Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it's something in femininity that they don't hold on to shit. But anyway, this Keisha here said, yo, this shit is bogus, it's whack. I'm going back to New York. And the Keisha up top said, man, fuck that. You ain't going nowhere. And she sent her to the upper room, and then she dismembered her. She cut off her hands, she cut off her feet, she cut off her head. They still ain't find the feet, hands, and head to today. They still ain't find it, right? The body, they found a body burning in a bag, like on a highway or someplace. They found a body in a bag on fire, okay? And they never found who did it. This was from 2007. And you know what this girl did? She stole her freaking identity, B. So 2007, they couldn't identify this young lady. They found out who she was in 2024. So for those years, this woman here stole $200 and something thousand worth of benefits, you know, Section 8 and shit like that and all that, right? And she freaking murdered the chick. So we got Fannie Willis on the case. But Fannie Willis, I'm gonna let you listen. But Fannie Willis appears to be dropping the ball again, and I'm gonna let you know why I say that. All right. So let me clear these two, and let's get into what's going on here. Check this out here.
Arrest in a cold case dating back nearly 2 decades.
Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis announcing murder charges today in the gruesome killing of 24-year-old Nicole Alston. Atlanta News First reporter Adam Murphy live outside the Fulton County DA's office in downtown Atlanta.
Investigators said Nicole Alston's body was found on the side of the road in a burning bag back in 2007. Her remains were not identified until 2024.
This is a picture of the defendant.
Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis announced the arrest of Angel Thompson.
Now that's her in 2007. This is her, I guess now. You know, she put on a little weight, you know what I mean? She got a little older, you know what I'm saying? But that's her down there. And one would say, how could a chick, like she's pretty, dog. Like I ain't gonna hold you. She's pretty. But how could a woman so pretty cut a chick head off? And like, yo, she like, what the fuck, man? Crazy.
In connection with the 2007 murder of 24-year-old Nicole Alston.
We are going to take our time so that we put together an indictment correctly, but it will involve human trafficking as well as this murder, because we believe that this victim was trafficked prior to her murder.
According
They believe she was trafficked prior to the murder. That's what Fannie Willis say, the woman that lost the YSL case, right? And the reason why I'm pointing that out is because this is the deceased. May she rest in peace. This is the mother of the deceased. Listen to what the mother said.
She didn't deserve this, and I wish I never let her come to Georgia.
That doesn't sound like trafficking to me. Fannie. That doesn't sound like trafficking. The mother says she wished she didn't let her go. So how could you traffic a motherfucker if the mom let her go? The mom knew her whereabouts. She said, okay, you could go. She said she wished she didn't do it. So how is it trafficking, Pop? Let's go.
According to the arrest affidavit, Thompson and Alston moved from New York to Georgia 18 years ago. They lived together at the Genesis Gardens Apartments in Palmetto.
So what the fuck is Fannie Willis talking about?
It was here that investigators say Thompson brutally murdered Alston, dismembered her body, and dumped it on the side of the road in Troop.
They said brutally murdered her. It makes you wonder, what did, like...
County.
That's the ship, that's the bag. Yo, that's the bag, bro. Nah, violation. How do you do that to another human being, bro? They got the whole joint cordoned off, man. And it don't got a head. What a effed up way to leave, bro. And that chick was rocking her identity. And here's the thing. The girl went missing, right? She went missing. They can't find her in 2007. But she's using her name and her identity to collect benefits. How does that happen? Like, do you say, hey, I'm looking for Jane Doe, And they're like, yeah, we don't know where Jane Doe is. Like she's receiving benefits, bro. She stole her identity, so why didn't they say, yo, your mom's looking for you? Like, none of that ever happened? Like, I don't understand what the fuck, what the hell's going on here. Nah, let's go.
Beyond the pale of what it took to do this. It took a true sociopath to do what happened here.
Investigators said it took many years of police work and high-tech DNA testing to identify Alston, and then begin to track down who they believe was her killer.
The reason that they were not able to identify her is because until this day, we still have not been able to find her hands, her feet, or her head.
Upon further investigation,
to this day, I don't know if she put it in a meat grinder. I don't know. Do they got anything down in Georgia like pig farms or like do they like what did she do with the head and the feet and the hands, bro? And then the moms and everybody looking for her. Right? So where did she go? If you let your kid go to another state with somebody and you can't find your kid, so now you're going to be looking for the person that your kid went down there with, right? So you can't find your kid. Can you find a person that your kid went down there with? If she took the identity of the kid, how, like, what the fuck is going on here, man? Because, I mean, hey, listen, I'll lose my identity and fucking pick up another one and lose all of my debt and all of that shit, bro. You know, I don't understand how this shit happens.
detectives said they discovered that Thompson used Alston's identity after the murder to receive nearly $140,000 in government benefits for 8 years.
Continue to open email accounts, to continue to open bank accounts in the victim's name, to continue communication with SSI and HUD Housing to receive those benefits. It's astounding that she was able to do what she did for how long she did it.
Alston's mother, Sylvia, said her daughter had dyslexia and was dependent on others, which could explain why she was victimized.
She didn't deserve this. And I wish I never let her come to Georgia.
And back outside the Fulton County Courthouse here in downtown Atlanta, Fulton County DA Fonnie Willis said if there is any information regarding any other women being victimized or trafficked, they want to know about it. Willis said you can expect an indictment in this case around the end of October.
Bruh, you don't need whatever, man. So, under tonight's title, people aren't playing about their feelings, right? We go to that one. We're going to take another look into something here. Look at this. I want to show you this here. So you see this woman here, okay? Let me see here. Blow this up like that. All right, that's a little bit better for you, right?
Domestic violence. My ex-boyfriend tried to...
Oh, man, hold on. We got to turn this up. All right, I need you to listen to what they say carefully.
Kill me. I'm a survivor of domestic violence. My ex-boyfriend tried to kill me. Shot me 4 times with an AR-15. I lost my hand because he tried to shoot me in the head. That's the reason why I don't have a hand right now. I had to block it so he wouldn't kill me. Be careful. Stay safe.
And where can they find your story?
On YouTube.
What's the name of it?
Darshell Evans story.
And on Crime in the D?
Yeah, Crime in the D. It's on Crime in the D. It's on my page, Darshell Evans.
And how long have you been a client of mine?
Oh, several years.
And how many times have I told you over and over to leave now?
Too many times, and I didn't listen. And now I got to deal with all of this.
But she survived.
Yes.
God is good.
All right. So here we got a young lady who her ex-boyfriend tried to take her out with an AR-15. You know, he shot at her in the head. She put her hand up, and it missed. I don't know what kind of rounds he was using, but I would sincerely believe that a 5.56 is going to tear through the hand and get lodged in the face somewhere. But maybe it was, you know, God's will or something to protect her, right? So I want you to notice something here, because a lot of people are like, you know, I don't, you know, I didn't do anything to deserve this, you know, why would he do this? And there's always a reason. Let's see if we can figure out the reason.
Terrifying story after being shot multiple times when someone she used to love broke into her home with an AR-15. It all happened in Dearborn Heights this past Sunday. Darshell Evans' ex-boyfriend is accused of shooting her and her fiance. The fiance is expected to be okay, and the suspect has been caught. But Evans is still,
as you see, it says May 18th, 2025. This just happened a few months ago.
Still in the hospital with life-changing injuries. 7 News Detroit reporter Tira Braddock spoke to her about what happened and the long road to recovery.
This past Sunday, 2 people were shot in this Dearborn Heights neighborhood. Thankfully, they survived. I spoke to one of the shooting victims. Her name is Darshell Evans.
I just was calling my mom to let her know that I wasn't going to make it. Felt like I was about to die, and I just told her, like, I'm not going to make it.
Darshell Evans is now recovering in the hospital after being shot multiple times. She says she was in her kitchen when a gunman came into her house through a door that was slightly opened.
He just walked in and started shooting. No questions asked, no talking. At the big AR-15 and just start shooting.
Evans' 41-year-old fiance was also shot. He's expected to be okay. As for her, she was shot in both of her legs and her right arm. As a result of the shooting, her right hand had to be amputated.
Now I don't have a hand. Like, I didn't do nothing to this man.
Evans says the shooter was her 48-year-old ex-boyfriend, a man she had dated for 6 years before breaking up a couple of months ago.
A couple of months ago, not a couple of years ago, a couple of months ago, and then 2 months later, you have a whole fiance. So she was with a man for 6 years. And then out of that 6-year relationship, she immediately has a fiance. What does that mean? That means she was cheating on that nigga for a while. And people aren't taking cheating too lightly these days. I don't know if you've been noticing it. Like the ex-boyfriend who was busting in the door and homeboy double tapped him, pop, pop. He was like, get out of the way. And he shot the nigga twice. She ran outside and was like over the ex-boyfriend. Like women have no problem. And they don't find it disrespect. They see nothing wrong with, I don't want to be with you no more. I'm leaving. Bye. Man, like you need to understand what you're doing, because this man, the same amount of time you invested, he invested the same amount of time. He invested more money than you. He invested like a lot of things in you, and you just like, it's like, I'm out of here. I'm gone. Well, that nigga wasn't having it. And there's a point when men aren't capable of dealing with these emotions and the disrespect. And they gonna fuck it, I'm gonna take you out. But just imagine when you decide to take these penitentiary chances and, you know, you said to yourself, fuck it, man, whatever happens, I'm going to kill that bitch. I don't care. What happens? Fuck it, I'm going to go. And there you go, and you do it, and the bitch is fine. I mean, she's missing a hand, but she's fine. Now you sitting in jail for no reason, bro. I know you mad as fuck. I know she probably violated you. She was cheating on you with this nigga. You know, she said, fuck it. She was fucking this nigga while she was with you and all of that. While you were paying bill or whatever the fuck you was doing, it didn't matter. Because she already left from here and here. They leave before they leave. And to the ladies and men, people aren't taking being played too lightly these days. Before, you know, when the R&B songs was out, oh, she left me and I can't get my baby back. Or she ain't answering my calls and baby, please come back. Niggas ain't doing that, man. They trying to take your fucking head off. Have you noticed? They're coming for you, your family. They're blowing your fucking top off, man. Stop fucking with people. And that's all this generation does. That's all these new niggas 40 and down do, is play games. And every time somebody throws some lead at your ass and you were playing games, I have no remorse for you. Why? Because ain't nobody had remorse for that dude or for that chick where y'all was playing the fucking games. Yeah, nobody cared. Right? You went on with your life. This motherfucker can't sleep. He can't eat. He can't work. He can't do this because he's broken or she's broken. And y'all selfish motherfuckers don't care. Y'all just go ahead and go on. So I have no remorse for you niggas. I feel like I'm getting ahead of the stream. Now, man, you guys, and the reason why I played the TikTok version first, where the lady said she was telling her for years to leave that nigga alone. Y'all like the dangerous niggas, right? Y'all like the niggas with the guns. Y'all like, oh, so you gonna get what you like. Like the other video who said, oh, you good guys are ugly and I don't like you fucking good guys. And then, you know, a little bit later she's on there because this nigga shot her fucking crib up. That's what you like, man. If you like it, we love it. Fuck it, right? Well, let's get over here to here. Hold on, let's get here. What's going on here? This is kind of crazy. Let me see if I can blow this up. All right. Man forces girlfriend to apologize on Facebook Live, then kills her on the live stream.
What? I am sorry, y'all. Yes. Yes, I know I was wrong. I ain't have no business going off like that, but...
What?
I am sorry, y'all. Yes.
What?
No, huh?
Pull up right now. Pull up.
Okay.
Pull up.
No, it was just, I apologize.
The woman you see apologizing in this video is 27-year-old Ronita Williams. Standing behind her.
Man, you motherfuckers with this makeup and these goddamn wigs and weaves, sorcery. Because ain't no way the same chick that's talking in the live is that motherfucker right there. Ain't no way, dog. But it is.
Her with a gun in hand is her new boyfriend, Jonathan Robinson, 37 years of age. In this video, Ronita is forced to apologize on Facebook Live, and shortly after, in the same video, Ronita's life ends.
Yes, that's her. Let me see the phone, son. On my phone. My phone, my page is blocked.
So they just want to be famous. I'm gonna make them famous.
No.
You want to be famous? I'm gonna make you famous.
No.
No. Everybody want to be famous. Let's be famous today.
Okay.
Stop, Jonathan! Stop, Jonathan!
Have you ever watched someone's final moments live on Facebook, knowing they didn't survive? What if the apology she whispered wasn't just a plea for forgiveness, but a desperate message to the world? And what if the man behind the camera wasn't just angry, but fully intent on turning her final breath into a spectacle? This is a story of Ranita Nunu Williams, a vibrant young mother, a creative spirit, and a rising social...
Shorty had 3 kids. Yo, you know, back in the day, men used to pick men for the women in their family. Back in the 50s, you would come by the house and the men would ask you questions. Nothing crazy, just what are your plans? What do you do? Where do you see yourself? What do you believe in? Do you work? You in school? What kind of grades you get? What's your plans with my daughter? How do you handle your anger? You ever hit a woman? You think it's okay to hit women? Under what circumstances you think it's okay to hit? Like they asked questions. Once that was done, and y'all started picking with your pussy, you fucked up, man. And that's what this is showing.
Media personality. But her light was snuffed out in the most horrifying way imaginable by a man she once trusted. And it all unfolded in real time, in front of thousands, on Facebook Live. But how did we get here? How does a woman go from post...
Another thing y'all women don't understand about niggas in jail. That have been to jail, that are in the street life, they especially don't take kindly to disrespect or treason. They don't take, because when they're in that environment, you can't just let shit go. You know, you can't just let shit go. And they get trained into that. That is a traumatic PTSD provoking experience for a human being. And the way you get through that shit surviving is you don't let motherfuckers cross you or play with you. Literally and figuratively. You don't let people do that. So when these niggas come out and y'all scoop them up, you know, and you play the games with him that you played with the fucking square, with the straight-laced civilian, man, he gonna fuck you up, man. Yeah. He gonna fuck you up. You gotta stop playing with people. All right? What was that, number 2? I'm gonna show you. The latest talk of the town is that coach. That coach from Birmingham who was messing with that 21-year-old girl. And he had a wife and kids, and he found himself in this 21-year-old girl's apartment. And her man came home prepared. Switch in hand. Listen to me. He came home prepared. Switch in hand. and laid that nigga down when he caught him in the bedroom. What do you think about that? You think the Ring camera played a part in that? Left work early. Caught another man in his house and laid him down. Pause. No Diddy. There's speculation that the invader came through the balcony somehow to avoid the Ring camera. We don't know how true that is. But we do know they got a Ring camera. Dude came home early from work and he had his gun in his hand.
Y'all not gonna like what I'm finna say, but I'm gonna say it. If you get caught in another man's house with his wife or his girlfriend and he unalive you, that's nobody's fault but yours. If you don't know what's going on, a coach out of Birmingham, Alabama was unalived after he was caught in another man's house with his girlfriend. 23-year-old Decorian Robinson is in police custody after he caught this man in his house after he got off work early. And if you ask me, he should be a free man and his girl should be locked up because she was the accomplice in this. She was the reason it happened and she was the initiator, man. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all say y'all want a man that's gonna protect his house and his home until he protect his house and his home. If I pay bills there, lay my head there, ain't no man finna come in there and disrespect it. It's a sad situation, man. And all on my timeline, I'm seeing girls saying he shouldn't have did that to him, though. He shouldn't have did that to him. That man shouldn't have been there. She shouldn't have been letting another man in their house.
See, what's going on is women are having free reign. Women are living life without consequences. You know, they're living life without men being men. They're putting their hands on men, lying on men, getting them locked up, doing what the fuck they want to do. They grew up seeing their mama disrespect men. Right? That's what they grew up seeing. And the boys grew up seeing their mama disrespect men. And a lot of them niggas said, hey, this shit ain't gonna happen to me. So now you take one group who thinks it's okay to disrespect men and another group who says women ain't gonna be disrespecting men, and they're mingling. And homeboy, she actually lucky that he ain't killed her ass. We should get Let's go. Let's go. What else we got here? Now, shorty, the girl who he was going to see, whose boyfriend is now locked up, she's on Instagram or whatever this is, posting. My friend, right? She says, so somebody commented, I just hate this for his wife. Like, imagine having to plan a funeral for a man who betrayed you while a side piece posting stuff like this. Y'all will never understand how I feel for real. We got so close. This little young hyena got a nigga smoked, assisted in getting a nigga smoked. He got himself smoked. He got himself smoked because she probably told him. I'm sure he knew about that nigga. He knew about that nigga. He knew about that nigga. But he said, "Ah, nigga, 23. Nigga, I'm 40. Like that nigga, he don't do it like me. He don't do it like me." But what a lot of people don't understand, these YNs, nigga had a switch, bro. So you know what type of time he was on. And she let that motherfucker in her house. And for him to go in there, you know what? I don't even think that was the first time, bro. I think that's the first time he got caught. I think that's the first time they got caught. Yeah, I sure do. Now, one dead, one in a can, and she's out there to do whatever the fuck she want. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what her fucking uncle say. Her family defending her as they should. As they should. They should defend her. That's their family. But you know what? Right is right and wrong is wrong. And she gonna be drugged through the motherfucking mud either way. You understand? Especially after posting shit like this. Why would you do that, man? You know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? I'm trying to see. I know we got more of that shit. Let me see. What's their name? What's their motherfucking name, man? What's that? D Cole Leon. DeColeon Robinson. I can't find it there. Hold on. So Shorty here breaks it down.
At the end of the day, that man passed away and the other man is locked up, and now we have the 21-year-old doing the same thing with a whole different man now. So TikTok, recently, 39-year-old Demetrius Beverly was taken out by his Sneaky Link's boyfriend after he was over there visiting her at the boyfriend and Sneaky Link's apartment. For whatever reason, DeCorlean Keyshawn Robinson, age 23, ended up getting out work early, and when he got to his apartment, he saw Demetrius and his girlfriend together. As a result, he ended up unaliving Demetrius. Coach should have been home with his family, period. Birmingham PD, in consultation with the Beverly family, recommended a $150,000 bond for the taken out charge. So did you just hear what I just heard? It seems like Demetrius' family actually agreed to Robinson getting a bond. Also know that Robinson, he has a $15,000 bond because he did have a switch on the Pum Pum when he took out Demetrius. She's really lucky he spared her life for real. Y'all need to stop being biased and hold their female accountable too. The only one I feel sorry for is the wife and the kids. No matter how good of a coach he was, his morals were lacking, and his lack of self-control cost him his own life. To go sleep with a young lady under another man's roof shows us he has no respect for himself. Crime of passion. The good coach had bad morals. At the end of the day, that man passed away and the other man is locked up, and now we have the 21-year-old doing the same thing with a whole different man now. Ruined his legacy, embarrassed his family, and it wasn't even worth it. Shaking my head. What do you all think about this?
What do we think about it? Man, that nigga fucked around and found out, kid. Man, listen. Now, there was a video of, I think, DeColeon, his cousin was on there. And his cousin had some choice words. His cousin made it sound like he was free. granted him bond, kid. Yeah, they granted him bond, bro. Bond granted. Damn. Judge set $165,000 bond for man charged in connection. Oh yeah, no, you can't see it. Hold on. Right, they gave him bond. All right. Nicole Robinson faces murder, unlawful possession of a machine gun conversion device. All right. This nigga had the switchy on him. All right. And he came home. Robinson received $150 plus $15,000 for the bond. Before the Anaya Law hearing, Beverly's family told the court they agreed with Robinson being granted bond. Robinson scheduled appeared in court in September. And that's it. Wow. That's it, man. That was good-hearted of the family to agree to the bond. This shit ain't. Oh, that was good-hearted of them, man.
All right, Wes, thanks. The man accused of killing Demetris Beverly in Birmingham last week had his bond set this morning. That shooting happened in the Oxmoor neighborhood at Lakeshore Ridge Apartments. DeCorleon Robinson is charged with murder and unlawful possession of a machine gun conversion device. His total bond set at $165,000 tonight. That includes $150,000 for the murder charge and then an extra $15,000 for the weapons charge. Before the Anaya's Law hearing, Beverly's family told the court they supported Robinson receiving bond. He's due back in court next month for a preliminary hearing.
Man. Damn. Nigga, really. Damn, bro. Probably ain't never been in trouble. Gotta go home to his family. No, he ain't going home to that bitch. Born in 2001, 5'10", 190. 2 charges: murder, unlawful possession of a machine gun conversion device. He switched that nigga up. Crime class not applicable. Murder, class A felony committed. Oh man. Let me see. Let me see if they got anything new. What the fuck is that? Damn. That is not it. What's his fucking name? Damn. Hold on. Let me go like this. DeCorleone Robinson. Paste that. All right, search that. Booking from. Oh, 2024 is good. All right, let's go. Search. No data. 119-30-078. 119-30. 119-30-078. In custody. Out of custody. Damn. Yeah, booking number? You don't got no booking number. Oh, this is booking number. Hold on. All right, let's go. No data. Damn, bro. Is he out? Housing facility, Jefferson County. I think he out. Nah, it's not showing. It's in custody. This shit crazy. Jefferson County inmate search. Last name Robinson. Day Corleone. No records found. What's his booking date? Eight 14-2025. 8. No records. I think he out. Birmingham. Let's refresh this. Body that nigga, man. Nah, he not in there. 08, 14, 20. That's it, right? Booking date 8/14/2025. 8/14/2025. Enter. Nah, he not there. No records. I think he out. Says no. Currently in custody. So why can't we find his shit's annoying. Well, anyway, that's it, man. The motherfucker got him. You know, you gotta stop playing with people, man. Everybody don't play the same, man. Everybody, you know, one thing I notice about the world, they like to, you know, somebody will violate you and then they try to put they try to determine how much retaliation or what your get back should. They try to put limits on your get back. And it don't work like that in the real world, man. You violate somebody, man, they might take you out. And it might be irrational. It might be it may not make any sense. But that shit don't matter. Be cool, man. All right, I'm holler at y'all later.